to electronics is not,
Common.
it's not a lot or common compared to kids in most mm, urban areas,
Okay. Watch out. More, not most.
more urban areas.
Exactly. Hmm. That's interesting. That's an interesting take on what you are saying. Hmm. Um, have you ever considered the idea of giving her a tablet or an iPad or something like that?
They have considered, but in my case, well, as you know, I am not her her father,
Of course.
but as her brother, if she take my mother's phone, I try to put a limit. As
Interesting.
my father put me to me when I was a kid, and I used to play video games because I used to play with my PlayStation, and they just allowed me 2 hours.
2 hours of PlayStation. That's
Hmm.
that's very that's a little, no?
Yeah, and obviously, in that in that time, or how can I say,
Yes,
in that
you are
time,
correct. In that time.
a smartphone doesn't exist. So
Exactly.
I
Didn't.
just didn't exist,
Hmm.
and obviously the PlayStation was my only um, electronic system,
Agree.
and no
Mhm.
more
No computers, no laptops,
cell
no
phones, no tablets,
cell phones. Uh-huh.
just
That's true.
Nintendos.
That exactly Nintendo's. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Okay, let's try with the next one. Let's try with Elsie. What do you think about if your son goes to a restaurant, does he goes directly to the playground, right?
Yes. Um, even he prefers to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, he prefers to play uh, than to eat.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yes, I mean they he goes to McDonald's not for the hamburgers.
Yeah.
Huh?
In some occasions, he left the hamburgers
I imagine. Yes,
and
of course.
just play and maybe eat the uh, fries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Mhm. Yes, it's all.
That's interesting. Does he have an iPad?
No, he hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Sorry.
He doesn't exactly. Are you planning to have to give him one?
I don't think so. I don't have money, teacher.
Yeah, but if you had the money,
No, I
nice.
think that this is not necessary for him.
Mhm.
Mm, yes. I don't know.
Perfect.
No, I don't like it.
I agree with you. I agree very, very good with you. Well, last class we read exactly that there was a study, no, where they said that the in the business area, places like Chick-fil-A and McDonald's are seeing that it's not an opportunity for restaurants anymore. These locations, these game playhouses are becoming less and less. Um, what's the name? Popular among youngsters. That's the reason it is not really an opportunity anyway. No? This is the context that we are talking about over here. And we are checking the analysis of what they did. So let's continue reading about the analysis. Hello, Isaac. Hello, Jesse. Let's begin with the analysis. And Elsie, help us read the next paragraph so we can get more information.
It's taking that is the paragraph that
That one, yes.
yes. Is taking away the playground really a bad thing if kids can still play at other community areas? Maybe not, but families will continue to go to McDonald's, and there's something sad about kids consuming a happy meal and having nowhere to spend energy except on their phones or iPads. During harsh winter weather, and especially in rural or suburban areas, a fast food playground might be, no?
Okay, pronunciation. How do you pronounce this?
Might? No, may.
With the T?
Might.
Don't forget the T. Might.
Might.
Exactly.
So,
might is similar to, well, when you say maybe, it's similar to say might be.
Okay.
So, what happens during winter, harsh winter weather?
During, can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay. During harsh winter weather, and especially in rural or suburban areas, a fast food playground might be the only economical place for a child to move his or her body. A visit to a specialty indoor playground can cost as much as 12 per child, while
12
a
what?
happy
12
meal,
pesos, 12 yens.
$12.
Yes.
But while a happy meal only costs $3.
That's very interesting. Indoor playground. Guys, okay, before I Google it, Elsie, what did you understand in this paragraph?
The paragraph debates about, no, it's not debates. I don't know how to say that they can, no, the paragraph can show that the maybe is not bad that the new restaurants having a playground.
Don't have.
I have a problem with that.
Yes.
Don't have a playground. And said that is cheaper only eat a happy meal that
Then what?
the visit a place with a playground.
Correct. So then what's the relation with the places that are removing the playgrounds? Or what is the most relevant intake on the most relevant information about the food that kids consume and the rest.
That is economical. This fast food is
Economical.
cheap.
That's not the take. Read here.
Mm,
This.
um, consuming a happy meal and having nowhere to spend energy except on their phones or iPads.
That. What
Mm,
about that?
my opinion?
Your what?
No. Are you ask me for my opinion?
Oh no, what do you understand with that? Paraphrase.
Ah, paraphrase. That if the restaurant removes
A
the
restaurant is
playground.
plural. You cannot say removes because it removes is singular.
Okay, the restaurants remove if
Perfect.
the restaurant remove if the restaurants remove playground, there is something sad that maybe the kids only eat a bad food and he didn't get some
They.
eh?
They.
They didn't get some extra exercise.
Correct. That's the issue. That's the reason this paragraph is talking about moving the body. You see? Especially when it's a harsh winter weather where you cannot go to the streets to play football because the snow is very, very hard. The only exercise they really get is nothing because they have an iPad. So that's an issue. And the other thing is the indoor playground. The other alternative is okay, if it's winter, I can visit an indoor playground, right? The problem is that the entrance to an indoor playground can cost how much?
Oh, yes, teacher. Yesterday, I talked with my husband about cheese.
Oh, really?
And we check the prices. No
Really?
way. Yes,
Wow, how
for
much is an entrance to Chuck E. Cheese?
sitting 60 minutes for 350 pesos.
Per person or per family?
No, per kid.
What?
I mean, I can go and eat a pizza is the normal price, but there are games, and if I want that my kid plays in the games,
Games
he can use them
for 60
60
minutes.
minutes for 350 pesos. And for me, it's too much that.
That's crazy.
Yes,
That's
don't
crazy.
go there.
No, it's stupid. What happens if the kid prolongs the game for more than 1 hour? You need to pay another hour.
I
No?
think so. Yes, this is like a membership or something like that.
Membership.
Membership, sorry.
That's nuts. I was not expecting that. I thought it was. I imagined the cost of the games were in the menu. I am so surprised that it's an extra cost just to play the game because the games are inside the Chuck E. Cheese. No, that's crazy. The other thing is, for example, the for Kitsania, how much is a ticket for Kitsania?
I don't know. I have never been there,
Okay.
but my husband told me that Kitsania is more educational,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and maybe it it for it? No, it can for it? No, it works. It works.
No,
I tried to
it's
say that
worth.
it's worth.
It's worth, exactly.
Yeah.
It's worth it. I think it's the same cost, eh? I think it's a very similar cost, Chuck E. Cheese and Kitsania. But the Kitsania is super cool. Like it's really, really cool. I think it's much, much better than you going to Chuck E. Cheese. For real. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. But anyway.
You can use the games unlimited for 60 minutes. I think that if you want to use only one game, maybe you pay less, but
No, but the games don't last an hour. Kids can be running and running and running for hours. So 1 hour is not enough. Definitely. That's amazing. Really. Jesus Christ. Okay. Next. Go, Isaac. Help us with the next paragraph and explain it to us.
Okay, with the next paragraph.
Yes, please.
Hello
Good
everyone.
brother.
Which one? Which is the next? Is indoor playgrounds are unlikely to. Yes, right. Okay.
Correct.
Indoor playgrounds are unlikely to ever fully disappear, especially for McDonald's, which is still the place to take your kids for chicken nuggets and a few hours.
Okay. Pronunciation. Letter
Oh.
U.
Hours.
No, letter U.
You.
How does letter U sound?
Oh, I don't remember. Oh.
When you pronounce the letter U, pronounce this symbol.
Hours.
No, letter U.
Nuggets.
Exactly.
Nuggets. Okay.
Nugget.
It's a chicken nugget, not nugget.
Chicken nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on
So
in.
what is McDonald's?
Which is still the place to take your kids for chicken nuggets and a few
Yes.
hours reprieve after a shopping trip. What is reprieve?
Oh, great question. And a few hours reprieve after a shopping trip. The place to take your kids for chicken nuggets and a few hours reprieve. It's a noun. I think it's a rest, a moment to rest.
Okay.
Let me check. Reprieve as a verb to officially cancel something, but as a noun. Reprieve, this is a noun. An official order to stop. It's
An
like
official system.
you pause for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so you eat your nuggets, then you relax, and then you continue running.
Okay. Right. Okay. But could we be seeing fewer or these structures as more chains swift their marketing away from kids and
Watch
more
out,
toward
it's not swift.
shift?
Shift, exactly.
Yes, sorry, shift.
One more time.
Yes.
Could we?
But could we be seeing fewer of these structures as more chains shift their marketing away from kids and more towards millennials?
Oh, that's interesting. What do you understand?
Well, in the first part, I understand that even this
Even
indoor,
when, watch out there.
sorry,
Even when.
even when indoor playgrounds are not like common as they were, they won't disappear because they are necessary, no?
Yes.
They are still being useful.
Mhm.
However, I think that it mentioned something really interesting, that is the millennials, no? Because I think that this generation is not well, this generation doesn't want to have kids, so maybe that's why, that's the reason that sorry, for that reason restaurants are not like investing more money on these indoor playgrounds, and they are maybe using that space or reducing that space to to put maybe more tables and chairs, no?
Wow, that's a interesting take. Mhm. So probably they are realizing that next generations are hating the idea of having kids, and they're like, okay, let's give them a place to work. No,
Yeah.
that's crazy. So interesting. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Good job. Jesse, help
Thanks.
us with the next.
Yes. Uh,
Elsie is impressed. Yes.
Pay John,
Uh-huh.
Pay Johnson, sorry, is something of playground expert. She's a not running
Again, she's not
nanotechnology.
what?
She's an, she's not running
Okay.
when she's not running an nanotechnology company. She's a
But it's a comma,
playground.
eh? Is when she's not running a nanotechnology company, comma.
Okay, but I read comma.
Yes. I mean, no,
Okay.
don't say the comma. You're
Yes, I
you
have.
are you are finishing the sentence here. Don't finish
Mhm.
the sentence because the sentence continues.
Okay.
You see?
When she's not running nanotechnology company,
Hmm.
she's a playground. Uh, yeah, sure. A, a book, ad, advocate,
Exactly. Correct.
advocate, and historian who heads the blog Playscapes.
Very good. What is an advocate? Yes.
What is it?
What's an advocate?
Uh, I don't know.
Well, if you don't know what is a word, stop and ask the question.
Yes, but it's an advocate.
An advocate is a person who supports, a person who likes a topic. Okay, look at this. New vocabulary, guys. A person who supports or speaks in favor of somebody or something. So
Okay.
if you agree with the plan of, I don't know, a politician, you are an advocate of that person. If you speak very nice about, for example, I am an advocate of Duolingo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Paige Johnson is a
Okay.
playground advocate who heads the blog Playscapes. This is the blog. Oh, he had the blog. But anyway, she's a playground advocate. Continue.
Okay. Johnson believes the nature of
The
play,
what?
nature.
Okay. Do you remember the T-U-R-E pronunciation? Everything that ends in this,
Ture. No, not really.
every word that ends in this should sound with this. Chore. Pronunciation, yes. Chore.
Sur,
Cha-cha-cha.
chor,
Chore. Ajá.
short,
Culture.
culture,
Culture.
culture,
Structure.
structure,
Infrastructure.
infrastructure, infrastructure,
Eh? Chore.
infrastructure,
Exactly. Infrastructure. Architecture.
architecture,
And finally, ah,
nature,
correct.
Nature.
nature,
Nature.
Nature.
That's correct. Oops, that's not the one. So, what does Johnson believe?
um, okay, Johnson believes that the nature of play is evolving away from static, specific structure, especially
Specific what?
structure,
Okay.
specific structure, especially the structure seen in modular post and platform play areas and not the more architect ay, I am not sure. Architectural, what did you say? Architecture, but the AL architectural,
Excellent. Architectural.
the more architectural playgrounds as art space that you
Only one space?
art spaces
Uh-huh.
that you might see in a child's museum.
In what kind of museum?
A children's museum, sorry.
Ah,
In a
children's
children's
museum.
museum.
That's correct. Now, because of your pronunciation, I can imagine that you didn't understand the text.
Yes, I am
Let,
I am
let's
reading.
exactly, you are reading. You need to do simultaneous action. So again,
Mhm.
what does Johnson believe?
But paraphrasing.
Read again.
Okay, read again. Okay. Johnson believes that the nature of play is evolving away from a static, specific structure, structure, especially the structure seen in modular post and platform play areas and not play areas and not the more architectural playgrounds as art spaces that you may
That you what?
that you may
What is similar to May?
might
Exactly.
might see in children's museum.
That's right. Now you understood better, right?
Uh, yes.
Tell us. What did you understand?
Okay, I understand that I understood, sorry, that Faye Johnson believes that playground could could be could be a, a art
Mhm.
There's art, but there's okay. It's the main idea.
Mhm.
I understand that he believes that play, sorry, that playground
Mhm.
could be art space. Yes, art space, and it could show in a museum.
You understood differently. There is something in this idea. Please read this.
Yes, believe that the nature of play,
Nature.
nature, believe that the nature of play is evolving away from a static, specific structure.
Okay. Evolving away. That's the
I,
key.
yes, I didn't remember.
Do you know what is this?
I remember.
Sorry, your microphone. I cannot hear you.
Evolving?
Aha. What's evolving?
Mm, I don't know, but I suppose like cover,
Like what?
cover, yes,
Cover.
cover.
No, eliminate cover. Evolve is to change, transform, evolution,
Okay,
right? So when it's evolving away, it's making an evolution that is very far, 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 far from the original version. Okay. So this part of the playground as art spaces is precisely a criticism. Paige Johnson is not happy that the games are evolving away. You know,
okay,
she is not happy that these playgrounds are museum pieces.
okay.
You see what I mean? I am curious about this, the post-platform play areas. Post and platform play areas. I don't understand what they mean, especially the structure seen in modular play areas. Mm-hmm. Okay, that precisely the thing that the modular post-platform areas are not the more architectural. You see, so it means that originally the original playgrounds were modular and architectural, and today they are not. They are becoming art, and that's a
Okay.
negative comment about that. See what I mean?
Yes, that currently aren't currently the playground aren't architectural.
Exactly. Very good. That's correct. Like in the past. In the past, playgrounds were architectural. That's pretty interesting. Christian, let's continue, brother.
Okay. Johnson uses Pokemon Go as an example of playtime today. An individualized experience without geographic boundaries.
Pronunciation.
That's the
Without geographic The stress is in the first syllable.
Boundary.
Boundary. 2 syllables.
Boundary.
Exactly. Boundary. Boundary is a limit.
Boundaries.
Boundaries. Good. So what is Pokemon Go for her? Again, what is an example of playtime today?
An individualized experience without geographic boundaries.
Mhm.
That's the direction that play is heading. She says not just as an experience that's divorced from any location, but also an experience that resides without the player and is individualized for the player.
Mhm.
And the question is, how does any static playground, whether that's a community playground or fast food playground, compete
Mhm.
with that experience or conform to new expectations of what a play is?
Interesting. What did you understand?
Well, in this paragraph,
Mhm.
the author is putting the example of Pokemon Go,
Mhm.
a game that doesn't limit to the players, in this case, I suppose, mainly kids. The game doesn't put to the players a limit, in this case, geographic. So I think the author refers to this new experience, or this experience could be more interesting for generations
Nice. Mhm.
compared to the
Compare.
classic compared to the classic playgrounds.
Well, I guess you added a little bit of information. When you say that it's more interesting for them, that was definitely extra, you know? The only thing that we are saying is that it is the future and this is the evolution. But nobody said that people prefer it, you know?
Well, I suppose that caused the question.
Mhm.
As
Exactly.
the question is, how does any static playground, whether that's a community playground or fast food, playground, compete with that experience or comfort to
Correct.
new expectations?
Expectations. That precisely was the question that we are emerging. Probably for you is like, yes, they prefer it. Mhm. And there is no competition, no? But it could be a little bit difficult to to answer that question for everybody. That's the interesting part. Good job, Chris. Very, very good. One last paragraph. Let's go with Elsie. Action.
McDonald's branded playground equipment debut
Debut in bust.
debuted
Excellent.
debuted in 1972
Mhm.
when McDonald Land, featuring a set of characters mark, marketed.
Yes, marketed.
Mm,
You are correct.
featuring a set of characters marketed to kids, appear at the Illinois State Fair.
Mhm.
McDonald Land feature? No, featured?
Again, similar to architecture, nature, feature.
Sure.
In past.
No. Feature? No.
Come on, it's not a T or a D. So you don't need an extra syllable.
D. Picture.
Excellent. Feature.
Picture. McDonald picture trippy?
Yes.
What is trippy?
Trippy is psychedelic. You know? Psychedelic, like, strange. Creating a strange feeling, similar to the feeling of having taken a powerful drug that makes you imagine things.
Okay.
I would like that. Okay. The synonym would be psychedelic.
Wait, I need that my screen change. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your internet.
Ajus Connect.
Ajus Connect.
Trippy, vaguely sinister looking fast food fantasy world consisting of a cop officer Big Mac, a small time criminal, hamburger, a pirate, Captain Crook.
Double O. How do you pronounce double O?
Crook.
Very good.
Captain Crook, and a major with a Jan? No. No. ¿Qué voy a decir? Only that? Jude?
Here you have an extra syllable.
And?
We have
Giant?
Did the screen change? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So, giant.
And?
Complete.
Giant?
Exactly.
Giant.
The giant.
Sorry.
The giant. The giant. I wanted a famous movie, but I cannot search for one. Giant. So, okay, let's give you a moment because Jessie is in the chat. Hello, Jess. Good night.
Oh, thank you, teacher. Good night. Good night, everyone. With the attendance, please, is here Elsie. Hello, Elsie. Good night.
Hello, yes.
Thank you, Elsie. Christian, hello, Christian. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Thank you, Christian. And Jessie, hello, Jessie. Good night. Hello, good night. Thank you, Jessie. And Isaac, hello, Isaac. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Thank you, Isaac. And is there Sue?
No, she passed away.
Oh,
She didn't pass away.
No, no,
well,
she's not taking the course for this month. She will came back. She will come back next month.
all right. Thank you, Isaac. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
teacher. See you on Monday and see you guys. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you, yes. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Likewise.
She passed away. You are the worst, brother. Very bad. Okay, Elsie. So what was the
And a major? And a major with a giant cheeseburger for a head.
Mhm.
Major McCheese.
Major
In the
McCheese.
in the coming years, McDonald's first playgrounds were based around these characters,
Very good.
with Officer Big Mac climbing structures, Captain Crook, spiral slice, and more.
And more. Did you understand the paragraph, or do you want to read it?
I understand that it talk about how McDonald's started,
Mhm.
and it talks about the different hamburgers, and that they have a different presentation, more fantasy.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Fantastic is a good way.
Yes.
Good way to say it. Uh-huh. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Like talking to all about fantasy, no?
Mhm.
Or fantasy-like. You can say fantasy-like with the suffix.
Fantasy like.
Fantasy-like.
Is together? Is it together?
With an extra hyphen.
Mm.
Childlike, shell-like, fantasy-like. Typical of fantasy.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, then that's all.
I understood that.
Oh, that's it. So they had a different way to display playgrounds. That's your
Mhm.
well, that's pretty much it. That's right. So we have here the names, guys. We finally know the names. We have Officer Big Mac, Hamburglar, Captain Crook, and Major Cheese. You probably remember them from your childhood, don't you? But they forgot the purple one, or probably that was later. That's McDonald's land, the original one. I don't know about these three, but here you have Major McCheese. This one is not mentioned. He's a hamburger. He is Captain Crook, and I don't know about this one. Purple character. I don't remember his name. He was very popular recently. But anyway, do you understand? Do you have any question about this? Gremlin. That's it. Did you learn anything interesting today?
Yes.
What?
I am thinking about the the part that is about the individuality.
That is about what? Your microphone. I cannot understand anything.
Yes, sorry. About the individualist. I am not sure of the individualizate. Because I
Individualism.
individualism. Can you repeat?
Individualism.
Individualism.
Mhm.
Okay, but yes, sorry, yes, but I am thinking in these glasses. How do you say so glasses? Yes, glass. I am not sure how do you say lentes.
Glasses.
Yes, glasses, but with I am not sure. are
Oh,
near
the Apple
the
Vision.
new. Yes,
Mhm.
but my dad said me about a
Told me.
glasses with, sorry, told me with a technology. I am not sure. I for play. Um, I am not sure. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what is the name. These glasses for play. I am not how to say in English.
Those
Realidad.
are VR, the
Yeah.
VR glasses, virtual
Yes.
reality.
And I watched a story on Instagram that that this influencer said that with these glasses we 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 aren't going to speak with other people, and
Yes,
I am thinking that
totally true. Unfortunately, imagine, meeting new people is difficult today, and we don't have VR glasses, everyone. Imagine in the future when everyone can cause one of them. That can be really negative for socializing, and also for exercise, socializing and exercise. Let's see how it does. No? So that's it. Very nice, very interesting. Let's stop over here. Enjoy your weekend, guys. I will see you on Monday. And thanks for coming. All right?
Thank you, teacher.
thank
See
you.
you.
See you later, guys.
See you, everyone. Thank you.
Bye. Have a good day. Night. Weekend.